Imagine having nowhere to sleep, no food to eat, and a young child depending on you. Most people would give up, but not this man. This is the true story of Chris Gardner, a man who went from being homeless to becoming a millionaire. His journey is a lesson in resilience, hope, and the power of never giving up. Scene fades to a flashback of Chris Gardner in the 1980s, struggling to sell medical equipment. Chris was just an ordinary man trying to provide for his son. He invested his savings into a medical device business, but things didn't go as planned. Sales were slow, money ran out, and soon he found himself with nowhere to go. Scene transitions to a homeless shelter where Chris sleeps on the floor with his son. Can you imagine what it's like to sleep in a public restroom just to protect your child from the cold? Chris did. He refused to let his situation define his future. Instead of giving up, he made a bold decision. He was going to change his life. Scene shifts to Chris running through the streets, wearing a suit, carrying a briefcase. Despite his struggles, Chris applied for a highly competitive unpaid internship at a stock brokerage firm. He worked harder than anyone else, studying late at night in homeless shelters, practicing his sales pitches in the mirror, and never missing a day at work. Scene shows Chris getting the job and celebrating with his son. After 6 months of relentless effort, Chris was offered a full-time position. That moment changed everything. He went from having nothing to building his own multi-million-dollar investment company. Today, he is a successful entrepreneur, motivational speaker, and philanthropist. Final scene, Chris speaking to an audience. Oi, Chase.